Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to the review of Pitchshifter.com, the fourth studio record by the band Pitchshifter. Today we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of it, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. My story with this band is quite simple. Back in 2001 I've heard the song Genius in the movie Mortal Kombat Annihilation. That movie is atrocious, but I love it because it's hilarious. The first movie, Mortal Kombat, was actually great, no shitpost there. But the second one, oh boy, only the music in that movie is amazing. So, Pitchshifter.com, that site doesn't work already. This is the first album with Jim Davis on the guitars. He was a member of The Prodigy before that. I mean, not like an official member, but he provided some guitar work for tracks like Firestarter and Breed. He only did 3 albums with Pitchshifter, this one, Deviant and PSI, which I reviewed last year because of the 20th anniversary. Great record. As usual, we have the classic members of the band, JC Clayton on the vocals and programming, and Mark Clayton doing the bass and samples. We also have got Johnny Carter doing guitars and programming. The production is tight, it's clean but heavy, no loudness war, no clipping, it hits you right in the face. I enjoy it. Message is diverse, songs are about various subjects, mostly it's about society and politics. So yeah, anti-capitalistic message and basically a middle finger to rich people. Each song is about a different thing, but it's usually about that. Structure of the tracks is basic, so standard intro, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. Sometimes it's slightly different, but nothing technical or progressive. Music is a mix of nu metal and drum and bass, has that breakbeat energy to it. Lots of electronic UK elements, because the band is from United Kingdom. It's obvious. And also because Jim Davis provides the guitars on half of the songs, they do sound quite a lot like The Prodigy, the third record, The Fat of the Land. They have that spirit in them. Of course, back then in 1998, the fanbase of Pitchshifter did not enjoy this sudden musical transition into nu metal, because the first records were very heavy, even industrial death metalish I would say, and this thing is pretty mainstream sounding. It's more upbeat and, fun. I just want you to know that I enjoy every era of this band. The first old school one and this more nu metalish one. The record starts with the song Microwaved. A fun fact about it, Microwaved, Genius and the 6th song are in the video game Test Drive 5. I've actually played that one when I was younger. It's fun. Racing games in the 90s and at the beginning of 2000s were so much fun because of the music and just pure chaos, so yeah. What's even more hilarious is that another game, Twisted Metal 3 I think, has the same exact songs, except Genius is replaced within it. I am 100% certain that's the reason this record is the most popular. Gamers do like cool music, so it's obvious that it would blow up. This actually makes me sad that nowadays we don't get much new music in video games, like smaller artists that could blow up. Instead you just get generic fucking soundtracks that sound like, depression basically. I would love to hear Pitchshifter in GTA 6, but that will never happen. Video game industry. Great stuff. Yes, I'm sarcastic right now. Microwaved, the first thing you're going to notice is the drumming on this record and this track. It's great. I love how groovy it sounds like, and the samples are fun as well. Then we have the bass work. It's my favorite part of the record, to be honest. The bassist is killing it throughout the entire thing, especially in the tracks like Genius. Next is the guitar work. It's fun, it's heavy, it has that hardcore punk vibe to it. You can easily deduce which songs have Jim Davis on the guitars and which do not. And finally, we have the vocals by JC. He's killing it throughout this entire record. I enjoy his voice. It's kinda iconic because you cannot mistake him for anyone else. I wish he would scream and growl on this record, but we cannot have everything. He's just doing his typical voice. This function is a function. I'm sorry, dude. I cannot do that kind of a voice, but it's great. I enjoy it. So overall, Microwaved is a fun song. It's not the best on the record, it's actually one of my least favorites, but it's still full of energy, fun riffs, fun groove, the vocals great, the lyrics fun as well. 7 out of 10. Second Hand is even better than the previous track. I especially enjoyed the chorus in this one. The singing is on point and the instruments behind it even more. The verses could have been better. 8 out of 10. Genius is a classic. It's my all-time favorite song. I love it. Iconic. You cannot mistake it for anything else. That bass line and that beats boom, and that drumming. Genius! Great shit. If you don't like this song, then what the fuck is wrong with you? Phenomenal stuff. 11 out of 10. Civilized is much more chill and laid back compared to the previous song, much more mellow vibes. I think that sometimes the vocals don't match the instrumental work, but besides that there is nothing wrong with this song. I truly enjoyed the drumming and guitar work here. 7 out of 10. Subject to Status is much more in your face, it has that punk energy. I enjoy the vocals, the instruments and the lyrics. Not my favorite song here, but it's fun, it's good. 7 out of 10. What You See Is What You Get is my 5th favorite song on this record. I just love the energy and the intensity of it. The instrumental work, great. I might be a little bit biased because I've heard it in a video game, but yeah, this is a cool song, very nostalgic, 8 out of 10. Please Sir is my second favorite track after Genius here. I just love the instrumental work. That guitar riff sounds so good and it actually reminds me of something else. If you know what song is similar to this one, write it down in the comment. So yeah, the vocals here, epic, the lyrics, fun as well. This is a classic, go listen to this one. 10 out of 10. Disposable, I love the intro here, how many people were fooled that their CD was breaking because of it. It's not as good as the previous track, but it's still a banger. The final part of the song and the bridge could use some work, but besides that, this is a classic. 9 out of 10. A Better Lie has a cool atmosphere and the riffs and the groove. It's not my favorite here, but it's still good. 7 out of 10. In It kinda continues the groove and the melodies of the previous track. It sounds like a sequel to it, but it's instrumental and yeah, it has a good vibe. I have nothing against this song. 7 out of 10. What's In It For Me? Another cool track, similar to the previous two ones. I don't have anything else to add. Great lyrics. 7 out of 10. I Don't Like It. Yet again, I enjoyed the lyrics and the vocals. The instrumental work could have been better, but I will not complain. 7 out of 10. ZX81. Now this is an electronic track without any guitars. It goes super hard in some parts, I especially enjoyed the first 3 minutes. Then it kinda gets boring in the middle and it picks right up after the middle part. Yeah, this one is fun as well. 7 out of 10. Free Samples is the final song and it's actually not music, it's just how it says in the title. Free samples. Samples that the band made and you can use for free in your own music. So I applaud them for this, because back in the 90s getting samples probably wasn't as popular and easy as it is nowadays. I'm rating this 5 out of 10, but I actually have no opinion because it's just a bonus, you know, for people that like to make music. So I cannot hate on it. And we have 3 bonus songs that were included on singles but didn't make the cut for the album. The first one is Floppy Disk. Now I enjoy this one a lot. I love the samples, the Japanese ones, Floppy Disk, The music is cool as hell. I don't know why it wasn't featured on the record, probably because ZX81 was made. Check it out if you haven't yet. It's a fun track. 7 out of 10. You Are Free to Do As We Tell You. Another cool song just with samples. This one has some guitar riffs in the background. Again, nothing special, but it's good. 7 out of 10. And the final song is a cover of XTC, Making Plans for Nigel. Now this one is a banger. They took the original and they still respect it, but they've remade it in their own image. So this actually sounds like a Pitchshifter song now. You wouldn't even guess it's a cover. I especially enjoy what the vocalist JC has done with this track, because his vocals here are even better than in the original song. That's just my opinion. But I still enjoyed the original track as well. They just have totally different vibes. 8 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable and the flow is fitting. Replayability, yeah, it's a great record. I enjoyed it from beginning to the end. It doesn't have any weak songs. Sure, it only has like 2 legendary tracks, Genius and Please Sir. But there's also Second Hand here, Disposable, What's in It for Me. Those are great tracks. I highly recommend listening to this record if you enjoy electronic and metal music. This is some cool shit. Celebrate the anniversary by spinning this record today. It deserves some attention. That's all from me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my other videos. Bye!